Hello, Stampers! Welcome to Laura's Dose of Stamping Therapy. Happy Monday to everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. The sun is shining and it is a fabulous day, although my allergies, I think, are slowly trying to kill me. But besides that, everything's fabulous. So, my paper pumpkin came in the mail over the weekend and I opened it up. I actually did the unboxing and reveal and have that on my YouTube channel, Laura's Stamp Pad. So you can check that out there if you want to see the unboxing and reveal. But I'm going to be revealing it all today as we're going to assemble it. So I'm super excited. It's got 20 of these cracker style boxes. They are super, super cute. And they hold, I feel like they hold like just enough candy to like fill, but not enough to like, you know, rob the bank because after all, we know candy is so stinking expensive, it seems like. And we don't want to rot the kids' teeth out. So just a little treat for a little something sweet. I also wanted to let you guys know that the next paper pumpkin kit, which is the October paper pumpkin kit, is Joy to the World, and I'm loving this box. I think it's fabulous. I love that Stampin' Up! Cellophane wraps their bags now or their boxes now, because then the label's not on there and I can reuse the box. And I love that because they're so stinking cute. So look at that fabulous box. So this one is going to include 8 holiday cards. And they are a full-size, like, regular card, not a mini or anything like that. So a full-size regular mailing card. And there will be 8 in there. So you definitely want to get signed up before October 10th, which is when it hits each month. And then you'll enjoy the October Paper Pumpkin Joy to the World kit. Just checking to see if there's any other goodies on the back because we don't want to miss out. I did leave a link in the description box so you can check that out for quick and simple sign up for that. You can join Paper Pumpkin and enjoy it for 1 month. You can enjoy it for several months. It's all up to you. There's no penalty for canceling or anything like that. Just enjoy it as long as you want. Okay, so one of the things that I actually did already is, because there's 20 of these and I thought like that's a lot, I went ahead and popped out all the little triangles. So all of these little triangles, which I feel like you could totally do something fun with these, and I don't know whether I should keep them and try to do something fun or whether I should just throw them away. But like you could even do like a fun little pinwheel flower. Something like that. Kind of cute, right? But yeah, there's a lot of these. So I went ahead and I popped those out. And to be honest, most of those I did this whole sheet of like 20 in like maybe like 3 or 4 stacks. No, I would say more like 2 or 3 stacks. Because I just put them all together and pushed, and then they all came out. So rather than actually taking each individual one and going pop, 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 then like I was able to do it a lot quicker. I also have went ahead and scored all of these on the score lines. So I'll do this one. So I scored each of them flat using this weapon. Apparently I almost stabbed myself in the eye. Just what I need for my allergies. But I went ahead and I folded them on each of the creases, moving them forward until I got all of them. And then I also folded this line in. I kind of think that's all I need. I don't think I need to fold any of the other ones. Like, I don't think I need to fold that one because it just kind of angles there. Like that score line is almost just an angle. Well, I don't know. Maybe I do need to do that. Maybe I should. Be careful not to poke a finger through one of those holes and then rip it. Okay, so there I have that scored. So I actually realized that I don't have candy to fill these, so I'm going to do a lot of the prep work and possibly even just assemble them with one end open still so that I can stick the candy down in it. Yeah, I think it definitely comes together a lot easier now that I fold it on that score line. Super, super cute. And it can go the other way. At first I was like, oh, there's some that are orange and there's some that are Cajun Craze. And then I realized that I just needed to flip it inside out. So there's your little candy box. So like I said, since I don't actually have candy right now, I try not to buy it too early unless I know I'm instantly going to package it because otherwise I end up eating it all. But I can always tie the one end and decorate and then just slide the candy in and then tie the second end. So let's see what we have. Maybe I should actually read some of the instructions just to be sure. There's probably a fun little way to like do it fairly simple. So there's a ton of decorations. And then these little strips are for the cracker boxes. So I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do these little strips because, so the adhesive backing came off, but that's okay. I'm not going to pick this up because it's very delicate and it's going to end up becoming like a ball of adhesive. So what I'm actually going to do is, I think I'm going to go back this way because I think I've creased it more in this direction. And I'm just going to set this right on the edge here and press. And then whenever I pick up, it's going to leave that adhesive right there. So, whoa, like right there on my table. So now I'm just going to, oh, this is an odd, like a lot of times I like to just close them on themselves, you know, like this. But it's an odd number, so I actually have to pull it forward. Oh, I kind of don't like that because then I need something to like stick in here to press back towards my finger. Let's see. What could I use that's like this? You know, maybe a bone folder. Okay, let's try this again with another one. And apparently it's easier to take the backing off than it is to take the whole thing off. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. Hi, Tammy. Ooh, a quilt card would be super cute with all those triangles. Okay, so I'm going to pop this forward. You know what? That worked really well. I just pushed it forward until it hit my fingers and then pressed by just like pinching. Oop, and now this one, the whole thing came off. So that was convenient. So here what I did was kind of pushed it all the way forward. Don't stick on me yet. And then press. There we go. Trying to find one, which I actually guess I should be scoring these lines too. I want to do some orange ones. Which side do you guys like better? Do you like the Cajun Craze checker, plaid, gingham? What do you call that? What is this pattern? But do you like that or do you like the orange stripe? I almost feel like I should probably do some of my decoration to see if I want to go more Halloween-y or more fall, because I have a feeling the orange is probably a little bit more Halloween-y and the other one is more fall. Well, this one really doesn't want to go. Hi, Karen. Welcome. Hi, the other Karen. All the Karens are on today. Let me make sure my comments are scrolling. You like the checked pattern? Checked. Yeah, I think that's probably what I would call that as well. Checked pattern. And I can't forget to fold this one. We'll do a few more of these and then I'm going to move on to some decorations. Because you know how I get bored and I want to move on to do the next step. Okay, we're going to do one more orange one though. So how was everyone's weekend? I feel like we were super productive. We painted one door and got it rehung with all the new hardware. So that's exciting. That was our bedroom door. And we got the closet door painted on one side, and then we had to let it dry so we could flip it over and paint the other side because that one, neither sides were painted. A lot of the doors in this house, one side was painted white and the other one wasn't. So we just have one side to paint. But for some reason, our closet door in our bedroom wasn't painted at all. So we're painting both sides of that one and then new hardware and hanging that. But since none of that was painted, none of the trim was painted either. So we still have to paint the trim on that one too. Okay, where are the stamps and the greeting piece? Okay, let's see. Have a happy Halloween, trick or treat, spooky and sweet. Hello, pumpkin, and give thanks. So I think I might do the snacks or like the treats for my nieces and nephews, multiples, with this trick or treat, spooky and sweet, because that's kind of cute and fun. You like the orange stripe better? Well, it looks like we're 50-50. Stripes. Oh, okay. So we are liking the stripes more. Okay, so I think I'm going to stamp and count at the same time. My brother's got 3 kids. And my niece is at college and she has a roommate. So there's her. I'll send her roommate a little treat too. And then my sister has 6. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, perfect. There's 6 on this sheet, so I don't have to continue counting. We also had a giant bush in our yard removed from my fabulous parents. It was like 500 bushes in one. It was absolutely giant. It was not easy to get out. And there was also poison ivy in there. So I really wanted it out because I'm not a fan of poison ivy. Not at all. Although I haven't really had it since I was a kid, so maybe it doesn't affect me anymore. I don't know. But I'm not a fan. I don't want to get near it. I don't want any of that. Okay, so these are all of my Halloween treats. I'm going to move that over. I'm trying to think of what kind of candy fits in here, but that's still like the yummy cool candy that everybody's going to like. So yeah, we got yard work done and we got a little bit of housework done. And I napped for a long time on Saturday, so that was awesome. No nap yesterday, and then I totally crashed after supper. Brad's like, "Do you want to go lay down on the couch for a little bit?" I'm like, "Yeah." So I felt like a little kid again. When I was little, then, which I've always loved sleep, but whenever I was little, then a lot of times I would crash on the couch while watching, was it Sesame Street or Mr. Rogers, while my mom cooked supper. So it was kind of that like 5 to 6 o'clock hour, because she usually starts supper at 5 and we always eat at 6 every day. So yeah, it almost felt like that, even though it was after supper. It was more like 6 to 6:30-ish, because we kind of eat like 5:30. Mostly because of Claire, so that then she's going to bed early, and so she's not snacking all evening long and waiting for supper. And because I'm always hungry, so yeah, I had like a little 15-minute nap on the couch to get me through the rest of the evening. It's crazy. Okay, so I think we'll probably use mostly hats for these, because they're more, you know, like trick-or-treaty and witchy. 6. You know what? I'm going to use each one of these. Ooh, there's also the kitties. The spooky little kitties are cute too. So are you guys Halloween lovers? Are you Halloween, I don't really want to use the word haters, but like, do you really enjoy Halloween, or are you kind of meh on the whole thing? So I'm probably going to do these on the orange. Let's get rid of these triangles. And see how I want to decorate them. If I have a black cat, I almost feel like I can't use the black lattice, because otherwise it's just going to be too much black. There, I think I might do something like that. What do you guys think? Or should I add in some of the yellow? I don't even know what to do with these little curly cues. They're just kind of peeking out of the background here and there. I almost feel like I'm not going to use those that much. Let's see what one looks like. Ooh, I also have all of these pretty pumpkins. Again, I think I'll use those for more fall. Like just a random little curly cue. He kind of looks weird, I think. Don't you think it looks a little awkward? You enjoy trick-or-treating? We actually haven't taken Claire trick-or-treat, like official trick-or-treating yet. So let's see, she was born in May, and that first year she was like 5-6 months old. And we didn't really do anything that year. And then last year, we actually took her to a trunk or treat at our church, which was super fun. She had a blast. And I totally feel like that's the way to go, because like it's usually a little bit more during the day. And I mean, we don't really know like a ton of people, and I really don't want to drive from like house to house all over the place. And you know, we don't really need a ton of candy either. So, you know, she was only a year and 6 months old last year. And so we actually weren't home on trick-or-treat night because they moved it last year. And so we set a basket out with food, or with snacks. I don't know that I like the orange on there either, though. And so Brad and I actually watched all the kids in their trick-or-treat costumes come up, because we replayed the camera later. I was so impressed that the kids did not, you know, steal a ton of candy. Like, it's not like, you know, the first 5 kids took all of the candy. Everybody just took 1 or 2 pieces. I was so impressed. I'm going to do one with like a white background. So I think I'm going to use the yellow just because I don't feel like yellow goes very well with this. So I'm using the back side of the yellow for the white. And because it's a lattice, how am I losing my dimensionals again? Because it's a lattice, the adhesive does kind of go through, but I'm not that concerned because I'm just going to add a little bit more to put it on the little cracker box anyway. Trunk or treat is the best, yes. So Karen, do you like to have trick-or-treaters come to your house, or do you just like to go with the kids and not be home during trick-or-treating? Yeah, I almost feel like that's a little bit better, but I also almost wish the ink was orange rather than that dark. What do you guys think? Do you like that, or do you like this one? I don't even know, can you see really well on all the colors? Exactly, Tammy. I'm that same way. And like I said, you know, we don't really know, like, I mean, now we actually have like a whole bunch of neighbors up and down the street that we know, but still I think like trick-or-treating would last like maybe 30 minutes as we just go to the few houses, you know, like four that way and across the street. I'm going to do a kitty just because I'm going to mix it up. So yeah, I just like, I don't really see it being like a major deal. But like I totally would like, I felt like that was like the first Halloween for Claire last year. And I felt like super emotional. Like, oh my gosh, she's so cute and she's having so much fun. And like, yeah, it was so weird. Who knows what I'll be like this year. I'll probably be even more of a hot mess with the pregnancy hormones. You just never know. With Claire, I felt like my pregnancy hormones were like super under control. Maybe Brad would disagree. Until Thanksgiving. And I cried 3 times during the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. I cried when they cut the ribbon to start the parade. I cried when Santa came down the street. And I cried from some cologne commercial. But that was like the first time, and I was like, and that was supposed to be the day that we were going to tell family. And I was like, how am I going to get through this day to tell family without them being like, what is wrong with you? And I held it together the rest of the day. So who knows? What do you guys think about the kitty? He kind of falls off. How did they angle him? No, he just kind of falls off. I don't know. Maybe I need to add flowers or something. What do you guys think? Do you love it? Do you hate it? Do you think it needs something more? Okay, I'm actually going to put all of these sheets together and then wiggle these, I thought, to try to pop them all out at once, but apparently that's not working. So these are a little bit thicker, so I think maybe that's why. Yeah, I really just think trunk or treat is like the way to go nowadays. So supposedly our street is really big on trick or treat. Like everybody sits on their driveway with like, you know, little bonfires, and like the whole family kind of sits out there. But like I said, we weren't home last year for trick or treating, so. Now, see, I don't know that it's going to work with these because it sticks out too much. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add these 3 to the envelopes, or to the candy boxes. Again, I wish it would just lay flat so I had something to press against. But I'm just going to stick the bone folder in and then press. I feel like I'm just going to like punch it through or something. You know, I think think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do one in this check print. Yes, I feel like I like the check print better because it matches the, there, I'm just going to squeeze. It matches the ink better. You know, like it doesn't look like it's off. Maybe I'm going to end up doing them all in the check print. What do you guys think? Do you guys like, do you think that this greeting should be done in pumpkin pie to match? Here, maybe I should show this one. Because there's like no Cajun craze anywhere on that except for the greeting. And I feel like it should be done in pumpkin pie. But then like this one, the background is Cajun craze. But I just feel like it doesn't match. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. But then I feel like I love that one. So I feel like that might be my way to go. So I wonder what the Cajun craze lattice would look like. Maybe I should decorate those with these pumpkins and stuff and do like all orange ones and then do all other ones. What do you guys think? So I've gone from loving ice cold water and always needing ice, which I'm not an ice girl normally, to drinking warm tea now because of my allergies. Like the warmness just feels good. So yeah, this pregnancy is throwing me for all kinds of loops. And these allergies are just horrendous. We'll just go ahead and blame it on 2020. How about that? I'm so nervous I'm going to knock off a kitty tail. That would be horrible. Okay, so now I almost feel like this Cajun Craze lattice doesn't pop enough because it's Cajun Craze on Cajun Craze. Will I ever find the right combination? I don't know. I have a lot to work with though, so we have 20 ways to finally nail it. I love paper pumpkin. So I love paper pumpkin for a couple reasons. One, I love the surprise. I think that's kind of fun. And it's like whenever paper pumpkin comes in the mail, it's just like look at this beautiful box. Maybe. So super cute and fun box. That's gorgeous. So it comes in the mail, and so it's like a little present to me each month. I mean, I'm paying for it, but like, it's okay. So I love that. I love that it's a surprise, and I don't know what it is. Now, Stampin' Up! Did start offering, like, the ideas. Like, they said, you know, that this one's going to be holiday themed, and it's going to be Joy to the World, and it's going to be 8 cards. Like, I don't know. I think my customers love knowing what it is because some of them don't like certain things. Like, they don't like 3D items. They prefer just cards. So that gives them a chance you know, to suspend theirs for that month and not get that month, but still enjoy it all the other months. So I'm okay with that. The other thing that I love is, you know, opening it up is like a present. It's wrapped in tissue paper and it's just, I don't know, it's so fun and exciting, like a present every month. Now, see, I like that one. I like this one better than this one because the white lattice shows up better than the Cajun Craze lattice. The other thing that I like is, for me, it is my chance to like not think about it. Everything is here and everything is already like prepared for me. I just get to enjoy creating it. So I don't have to worry about like, oh, you know, like what on my shelf back there looks like fun today. or, you know, and then I don't have to cut the stuff. It's already pre-cut, like designed and everything. But yet I still get to design and create with it. Like I can mix and match all these pieces, and I can kind of come up with my own little way. And I mean, technically, if I really wanted to, I mean, I'm pretty sure I am going to pull out my pumpkin pie ink for this one. But you know, if I really wanted to, I could like cut these up into these little strips and use it on cards and not even make boxes, or like so many different options with what you can do with paper pumpkin if you don't like the way it is. So I really enjoy it for those aspects. I enjoy it for the surprise, for the fact that I feel like I'm getting spoiled with a gift every month, and that I can just create without having to be the one that created it. So it's kind of like somebody else did all the hard work for me. Yeah, that one's super cute. I like that. And since I'm using the white, I just don't know how much of this yellow I'll use. So I am using the back side. And because I'm a freak, I'm going to trim this off, since it's all used up, and throw it away. So it's just less material I have to deal with. You like the pumpkins best? Yeah, the cat is he's a little out of hand. And like I said, I feel like I'm gonna chop a tail off or something like that. There's a little piece of the die cut that didn't come out. Ooh, perfect. I have 4 left. I also love that paper pumpkin does not duplicate colors in a year, so in a 12-month cycle. So if you subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, let's just say you subscribe to Paper Pumpkin for a year. So you're going to get 12 different little ink spots. I got out my full-size ink pad just because I have it, but this is what comes in it, a little ink spot. So I usually save those as like little gifts for customers or some other use. Sometimes I give them to like my nieces and nephews to play with. I could see giving them to Claire down the road. We shall see. We'll see how the first attempt goes and then proceed forward after that. But yeah, so you have 12 ink pads, little ink spots at the end of the year. The other awesome thing is you have such an array of greetings and stamped images. So I'm pretty sure you guys all know I'm not a huge fan of Halloween. So I don't typically buy Halloween products. I don't typically buy Halloween stamps, or like sometimes I buy the designer paper because it's consumable. So I usually do something with that. And because I can use my Paper Pumpkin stamps, either these or from past years, or if I have an all occasion stamp set that has, you know, Halloween, Easter, Christmas, you know, all of the greetings in it, then I can use that and these supplies and I'm good to go. Like if I was ever wondering, like, do I have a Mother's Day greeting? And I mean, I might have one that says Happy Mother's Day. I might have one that says World's Best Mother. But it's all of these Paper Pumpkin kits from over the years that have those greetings in it. So like you have a greeting for every single occasion, and that is awesome. I absolutely love that. I also have taken Paper Pumpkin with me places. So like sometimes if I'm going on vacation and Paper Pumpkin comes, I know that all I need is a pair of scissors and my Paper Pumpkin kit and I'm good to go. Oh, I need more of these. So like I can just grab that box and go and have a nice little crafting experience on my vacation without having to bring my entire craft room with me. Or if like my nieces and nephews are like, hey, bring some stamp stuff, then I can bring paper pumpkin and be like, here we go, let's create this. So yeah, kind of a long story of why I love paper pumpkin, but you asked, right? Trying to catch up on all my comments, as I felt like I was rambling for 20 minutes without looking at them. Plus, I know paper pumpkin's always going to set me up for Halloween, so I don't worry about having something for the grandkids. I don't have to worry about having like treats for Valentine's Day or Halloween because I know paper pumpkin usually takes care of me for that. So then I have cute little treats to make for my nieces and nephews, and I'm good to go. So then I can still shoot for that Auntie of the Year award with minimal effort. I was going to say with no effort, but the hardest part is not eating the candy before it goes in the treat box. Like, it's probably what I'd have to say is the hardest part. Any of you other paper pumpkin subscribers out there, what is your favorite part about paper pumpkin? Do you like the surprise? Are you not a fan of surprises? Do you like the tissue paper wrapping so that it's like a present whenever you get it? You can also go to Pinterest and type in paper pumpkin alternatives. Use the word alternatives. And you can find 1,000,001 different ways that people have used the paper pumpkin stamp set, the leftover pieces, the kit, like how I said, you know, you could cut these strips and make cards out of it and not even use it as boxes. I will say that can be dangerous because usually whenever I type that in, I want to buy like 5 more paper pumpkin boxes because I want to do it like all of those and like how it's intended. So yeah, be careful. It can be crazy. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to tie an end on one of these so that I can actually say that like one is complete-ish. But I'm only tying one end because I still need to put candy in it. Or who is going to be the niece or nephew who gets an empty box? I don't think that would win me Auntie of the Year award, though. That could have gone a little tighter, but that's okay. I'm just going to do a single knot because I don't necessarily need them to like rip the whole thing open just to get the candy out of it. So now they can just pull and they can get their candy out. But there's the end of it here. Maybe I should show there. So you could always use black or white on this one. I'm going to kind of rotate my little bow around. And then I went with black to kind of pull the hat in. So yeah, I'm kind of running out of time today. So I'm going to like assemble the rest of these here. And then on Friday, I think I might come back on to do the more fall styled ones. This week, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to skip Wednesday and see how a Monday, Friday schedule kind of works so that I don't have to worry about forgetting about you guys because my schedule got too busy with Claire at school and everything. We might be moving to a Monday, Wednesday schedule. So I hope you guys understand. It's just crazy time trying to get everything done and still get a nap in because I'm pregnant. So yeah, bear with me, but I'm going to try and see how this week goes with a Monday, Wednesday schedule, or I'm sorry, Monday, Friday schedule. And then we'll go with that. So I'll be back on Friday to do, like these are more my trick or treat ones, but I'm going to do more fall styled ones on Friday. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Love, hugs, and prayers to all of you guys. You're amazing and you mean the world to me. Thanks for chatting and hanging out with me while I stamp the September 2020 paper pumpkin kit. Don't forget that you can check in the description box for a link for the October kit. So that'll be coming out on October 10th. So stay safe and stay healthy and have a wonderful Monday. Bye.